Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have Big Book of Battle Mats, Rooms, Vaults, and Chambers. Battle Mats for tabletop role-playing, ideal for heists and other exciting encounters. Brought to you by our good friends over at Loc Battle Mats. This was released in 2023 and it's for ages 14 up. For more information, go to locbattlemats.com. Open and Roll, 60 wipe clean RPG map pages. Attention Adventures, a book of detailed maps of fantasy interiors for tabletop role-playing, perfect for heists, capers, and other shenanigans. These engaging maps feature inspiring designs. From manor houses and taverns to dungeon vaults and magical schools, our beautiful maps are ideal for planning and running a huge range of immersive encounters. Wet dry marker compatible, adaptable and reusable maps, 1-inch grid throughout, perfect for any fantasy RPG. Of course, it's compatible. Whenever you see this, it's compatible with 5th edition of Dungeons and Dragons. It's over to you. Roll for initiative. Again, 1 inch equals 5 feet in the maps. So there you have it. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside and get started right away. You got some tables. The attention to details is fantastic. You got some playing cards. You got some wine bottle knocked over. Again, with these kinds of maps, they're all laid out exactly the same, so I'll show you. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares going across, and they're 12 squares going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares going up. So all the maps are laid out exactly the same way. Then we go over to this side here. Attention to detail, the colors. It's just beautiful. You got some sacks, got some barrels, got some wine casks. You've got all kinds of stuff laying around here. Again, you lay it down. You can play it as either one page or both pages. Again, when I look at it this way, this would be considered impassable terrain because there's a wall that's right here. There's a wall. There's a staircase, so that's an opening right there. You can go in here, and the rest of this would be unpassable terrain. Some people, they don't like the bindings of this type of nature. You could always, if you wanted to, take a scissor, cut this out here, cut this out over here, and lay it flat. It's totally up to you. I don't do that because I want to keep them in the book, but if you chose to do that, you can. But again, I just go with the maps, and if I'm going to use one page, it doesn't really matter. It's just a wall going all across. If I'm using 2 pages, I look for where the opening is. This is passable terrain. So if I had a figure here and he was going to move from here to here, there would be no need for a roll or anything of that nature. It would just be normal movement going across from here to here. This would be considered impassable terrain all the way along here. Moving forward, we have very, very cool, like an office there. You got some papers on there, the seal. Almost makes you feel like there's I feel like I'm at a courthouse over here. Looks like a jail cell to me. A breakout. So again, we have the full map here. If you look at the full map, the opening is right here. So this is considered impassable. You would have to come in through here or through here, come through here, here, and then come through the opening, which you can see is clearly marked right there. And then we're going to move forward. Again. Bookshelves on both sides. There you go. Move to the side here. Looks like a library. loads and loads of bookshelves. So yeah, I would definitely say this is some sort of library. And there's your full, again, impassable terrain. This would be wide open here on all these here, wide open. So again, if you're moving a figure from here to here, they don't lose any type of movement whatsoever. This would be impassable. You can't get through the wall. Unless you're a large creature blowing through the wall, then that's something different. You got an opening over here, and exit over here, or an opening over here, and an exit over there. Again, if you want to use this one page this way, that's fine. If you want to expand it, or if you want to use this as just one page by itself, you can do that as well. Totally 100% up to you. Got ourselves, it looks like some sort of throne room here. And you got a bunch of desks, so it looks like almost like a school right here. So desks. Could be a Hogwarts. School of Magic, right? Okay. Again, if you want to make it one big room, you can. Entrance would be over here. There you go. On to the next page. Lots and lots of details. There's an opening there. You got your crates all along here. An opening up there. And a ladder going up to the higher sections. Just got the height advantage during a battle. Rows and rows of stuff. So again, if I had a figure and he was going to try to move this direction here, it'd be the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. If you wanted to come this way here, you wanted to climb over that, it's possible to climb over it depending on the height of the ceiling that you're going to play at, because you can tell it is a little bit higher. This is going to be rough terrain that he's going to be going over. You have to do a skill check to get over to this side here. If you want to climb again, it'd be a skill check again. You could consider if everything's packed to the ceiling, it would be considered impassable terrain. You'd have to move this direction to go over here. But that's your full maps right there. Then we move down to like the sewers, which is really, really cool. Again, the attention to details, the changing of the colors, sand and stone in between work in between the stones. It's beautiful. In the pools, the different colors. Again, the brass. And then moving on to another section. The drains, staircases going up, coming down, depending on the way you're going. And there's your complete full map. Again, you could play it if it's just one side, or this side, or you could use it as a full map. Again, here we go. The attention to details on the tables, on the floors, the different items that are left around by the different workers. The floor needing repairs. The bed sacks. And then you move on to this side over here. Again, really looking at the details of all the work put into these maps. Again, that's the complete map. just looking like you're moving down into a basement area. Got yourself a coffin here. Looks like you got some blue lighting over there, over here as well. But it's very dank and dark. You can only see so far. Unless you have night vision or something of that nature. Then we'll move over to here. Someone tried breaking into that coffin over there, and this coffin is slightly ajar. Again, you see the weeds, the attention to the details. The grass that's growing in between the stones, sand in the stones. The detail, again, just awesome. Coffins up top. Again, you could play it as either one side or both sides. And that would be considered a wall, and there's your opening here. It's all impassable. Or you can make it however you want to make it. Again, then we got inside here, looks like a theater. So it looks like it's backstage. Over here looks like theater seating. There's your stage. Got a mask there, that's cool. There's who we got there. Got a mandolin and a snare drum, it looks like there, or a backpack or something. And there's your full. Again, if you want to use it just as a stage that way, you can do it. Or if you want to use it as just some back rooms, you can do that as well. Or you could use it as the whole stage and back rooms. And the colors are just beautiful on this. Then we come over to this side here. A private spa, it almost looks like, right? That's what I'm thinking. This is more of a spa. Not for the working class man. For your ultra elite that go here. Okay, maybe we have a trophy room here. Shoot armor over here. Or maybe it's part of a museum. Again, the details and all the different shelves that they have here. Again, so you have wide open areas here. Just be an open area all the way across here. So if you want to use it as one, again, you want to use it as one, you can use one. You want to use the other one, that's fine. If you want to use one big map, you could use it that way as well. That's pretty fantastic. Again, looking at the different all kinds of, got your bear rug. Shoot armor there. Up this direction. Got a big bedroom, it looks like. A desk there, all kinds of envelopes and stuff on there. Places you can investigate, see if you find some stuff. Take a bath. Do chests. Like some kind of golden statue there. there you have it. That's the full. Moving on to this page here, the details of the cobwebs. Looks like the perfect place you'd meet a giant spider. Moving on to the other page. Crevice maybe where it comes crawling out of. Again, beautiful. More. Again, if you had some 3D doors, you could put them in there. If you want to draw a door in there, you can. Remember, this can be used with wet, dry erasure. So if I want to draw a door in there, lock door here, lock door over here, I could. And as someone disables it, you know, use a little tissue paper that's wet, you just wipe it off and it's gone. And then you move on to the next one. You have to pick the lock or whatever it would be to come in. Looks like the magistrate's office. We got some piles of gold over there. Something going on over here. Some more crates. Looks like a vault door right there to get into here. So yeah, so that would be the vault to get into here where the gold here. This is a impassable terrain. It's a wall there. Your opening is right here. If you look a little closer, you would see that's where the opening is, and everything else has walls all the way completely down. So there you go. That would be the full map inside a cavern. In the past, I have gone outside and grabbed just stones from outside and put them here to show the impassability of the stone. Also show height of the stones. Going to go over to this side here. The different coloring of the floors. Broken wall. To an area here now. This gives me a little area here where I can say, if I wanted to add a statue in, and I had some cutouts, I could put that in there. I could put a statue right in the middle of the wall, or move over to the side here, or put it over here. Put a regular statue that way. It's broke into there. If I want to pull that out, I can pull that out. I want to put this in there. I'll put a room in there. Adventure comes through the wall. Must investigate. Flipped it over. He sees that. Okay, gives you all kinds of ideas for your adventure. You have wide open areas. If you want, you put a statue in there. Again, so you can easily add standees. You can add additional terrain pieces in there, painted, unpainted figures. It's totally up to you how you use the map. But again, those are used just to enhance your overall adventure experience. None of the standees or any of the terrain or clings are part of the purchase of this map. Those are for example purposes only. Okay, so there's that. And then move on. Okay. Looks like a type of an inn. All kinds of. Could also be a store where they sell all kinds of upgraded weapons and such, shields and armor and stuff like that. And moving on to this side. Again, you got the mandolin down here, attention to detail on the floors. This is just tremendous. Want to get something to eat? Got all kinds of baked goods. Got some vegetables over here. Some stuff, things that you can purchase for your travels. Again, if you hear some noises in the background, the neighbors decide to have their lawn care people come. I'm doing this early in the morning, so apologies for that if you do hear it. And there would be the full. Again, if you want to use just one side, you can use that. If you want to use both sides together, that's also fine. Your opening would be here. This would all be considered impassable terrain. Moving on this side here again. Just the attention to details, even on that rug. Again, just beautifully, beautifully done. And moving over to this side. Different colored rugs. Some jewels and stuff on the tables. Stuff just hanging out around here. Got some potions. Not sure what those would be. Got some magic items possibly back here. Just elixirs and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you're here to, maybe it's a magic shop that you're buying stuff in. And there you go, there's the full map. Again, we have this here. Different kind of language written in there. So you see that up close, the attention to the detail, again to the stonework, and to the writing and all that stuff like that. Coming across here. Now, if I had it, now I'll just use this as an example. I have a wide open area there. So if I wanted to add a cling to that as well, I could change it up a little bit. But you have a cling, you put a cling in here. I'll lay it down, you can lay it down there as such. You say that your character is using a spell, and he's putting that around himself. There's your cling right there. You could do that. You could use that as well. Okay. So if you wanted to enhance it a little bit, you could. And the clings, they come right off. There you go. Use one side or the other. Or use both together. Some more here. Again, it looks like there's a little bit of water damage here. Got some mold in there. Grass growing between. Some water buildup. And there's the water itself seeping into the, looks like everything's kind of beaten down. Again, you use it for one side or use it for both sides. Again, one side of the map. Looks like a stone staircase going somewhere, not sure where. Might be leading to here, which is a fire pits of hell. Very cool. Okay, go up close to show you that detail. the stonework. Beautiful. Move it out a little bit. Really, really just awesome. Something sinister going on here. And then we move over to this side over here. Some more of those floors like that. The way I would see this would be if I'm going to use both of these together. This is obviously this is an elevation here, so you're walking from here, you're walking underneath here out to here, and then you're going to continue moving up along your path going this direction here. You couldn't move directly from here to here because this is obviously height-wise it's much higher, taller than what your characters would be. Also, if you had a large creature was in this room, just hypothetically, he would not be able to go from this room to this room, depending on, unless you've decided that this is a much higher elevation here where he can walk back and forth between the two. So you'd have to figure that out on your own. But again, a normal sized character would not be able to just go from here to here. That would be considered impassable. They would have to go underneath and then walk their way around this way. That looks like it's angling downward to go into the water. The water flowing in there. Then we have our looks like a treasure vault. All kinds of gold laying around. Again, if we want to lay it down, use both sides so you're be able to come in here. This is all impassable terrain. You can walk through here and into here and go into these directions here. Again, because it's a wet, dry, erase map, you can draw a steel door here. You can make a vault access part here where the person has to figure out how to get in here. Maybe there's a different code you have to put in here on the floor to stand on certain places to unlock it. Do those kinds of things. You have it here. And if you want to draw it there, you put it there. And if you want, when it's time, you use a non-permanent marker. You just wipe it right off. It comes right off. You have the huge celebration afterwards, in the huge dining hall. And the attention to detail on the food. Everything's to scale. Looks beautiful. Cartography is beautiful on everything. The stonework, the realism. Looks like the kitchen area. And there's your full. And then we have some battle damage. And then we have some over here. Some lava pits right there. Again, if you want to use it as one page, you use one page. If you want to use just this page, or you want to use it as combined, you can. Again, so here, use this as an example here. You have a page like this. You can put lots of different things into here, all right? If you want, you could put, there's a carpet that's now going into here. Or a bunch of bones that are going in. If I want to put some pews in the back. Along the row here. Maybe we want to have some on both sides. I'll do it this way. And here, move it down to here like this. Put these in here. You want to have 2 rows of those. Maybe I want to have different colored ones in the front row for our special guests that come. Which cushions, you could do that. If I want to move this up to here of this nature like that, and I'd say that we want to have a statue there on top of it. And all these little things just that you have laying around can enhance the map. Again, just comes right off, nice and easy. You can redesign it any way that you choose to. And if I want to just flip that over there, I put this here. Again, same concept. But again, as I said, I want to make it with the blue seats. Sorry. Again, use those open areas. You have your characters coming in. You know, it just you want to have a statue. It could be either character or a statue. Again, guys coming in to investigate. Brings the whole map alive. It makes the whole map turn alive. Now, if you don't have painted characters, you want to use standees. Same exact effect. You got a goblin come running out, want to fight you, or you got a skeleton coming out here wanting to fight you. Everything here, it's just used to enhance your maps. You know, all the standees and all the extra accoutrements are not included with the purchase of this map. Just ideas that you can do with when you have a wide open map like this. Okay. And then you flip that map over here like this. You can do the same thing again with this. Absolutely beautiful. And if you want to lay it out that way, you can do that. One room leading to another, you can do that as well. So there you have it. That's everything that's included, and this concludes our unboxing of Big Book Battle Mats, Rooms, Vaults, and Chambers. Battle mats for tabletop role-playing, ideal for heists and other exciting encounters. Brought to you by the good people over at Loke Battle Mats. This was released again in 2023 for age 14 plus. For more information, go to lokebattlemats.com. And as always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.